Hi guys, welcome back. I have in my hands, my grubby little paws, the Spellbinders Glimmer and Cut for April. Hello, wrong month. April 23 kits. So I thought I'd run through what is in the kit this month. So first of all, with the Glimmer, we have a foil that comes in the kit, and it is the blush colour, so that is pretty damn cool if you ask me. And then we have the Glimmer of the month. This is called Glimmer Leaf Panel, and what it is you have your main panel here, which is like a half panel, so you could do this on half a sheet of it's meant to fit on an A2 front, so you could do half a sheet for your front of your card, or you could put it on one half and then refoil it on the bottom half and then have it as a full front of a card. There are also two sentiments in this that say have an unbelievable day, haha, and also says celebrate the little things. So I think it's really, really sweet. You do have a die in this, but this does not cut the whole thing out. It's one piece, but it will cut out sections on here. So when we get to play with this, I will show you, and we'll die cut some of those out. So what you could do is you could do either half a panel or a whole panel, and then do some extras in maybe a different color foil, or or in the same color foil, and then die cut them out and color them in, and then lay them back over the top of where they would have die cut out over the solid piece, the piece that you haven't cut out, if that made any sense. But I'll show you how that works when we get there. And so this is just an idea on the back of what you could do with that, which I think is so cool, because you could color those foiled pieces in as well. You don't need to just leave them as foiled on the background. So that's the foiling. Then the small die of the month. I'm excited about this. This looks very, very cool. It's called Punch and Pierce Borders, and there's 8 dies in this one. And so you have an edge die for the top of this punch and pierce section. You then have this die that will cut out this whole section here, and you can inlay these different pieces in whatever combination you want. There's these strip dies here. I think these are two different sizes. I think there's 3 different sizes here. There's a skinnier one, a fatter one, and then 2 that are kind of in the middle of those 2 sizes, if that makes sense. And then you just have a straight border cut here. So you could just have this along the border of a card, or you could die cut this section with the border, this sort of straight edge along each side, and then once you've cut it out, you've got your own strip that you could then add as a detail on a card. Or like I say, you could do this whole piece here with 3 different like the decorative bits, and then add that to a card. Or you could actually die cut this straight into a card panel and stick that to the front of a card, and then the holes that it creates, or the piercing bit, it will or the punch bit, sorry, it will then show that through if you have another color cardstock underneath. So it's very pretty. It's very versatile as well. So that is the sort of thing that you can create with this, which I think is very, very cute. So that's the small die of the month. And then the large die of the month is large, of course. It's called Punch and Pierce Frame and Sentiments, and there's 15 dies in here. So what you have is this outside piece here that goes all the way around. You then have an inner piece that will die cut. This outside one will die cut as well, and then you have this punch and pierce piece that goes in the middle of those 2. But you could die cut the outside with this punch and pierce section and leave this completely blank and do a sentiment in there, in the middle of that. Or you could die cut that so it's like a frame, and then obviously you can add another colour piece of cardstock to the back, and that will come through the pierced bits here, or it will give you another colour that you could then stamp onto, or whatever you want. And then there are sentiments in here. So you got hello, best wishes, thanks for you. So good combination of things, and each one has an outline, kind of like a shadow, and then the word itself is like a skinny script kind of thing. So let me show you what you can do. So this is the sort of thing you can do. It's the example on the back of what you could do with this card. So this one actually makes into a shaker card, so you could easily do that with this and make it into a shaped card at the same time. So very, very cool. So I will be back with some videos on how to use all of these things, and I hope that was helpful, and I hope that you guys stick around and come back and see what I create with all this stuff. So until next time, bye for now.